Hi Nate, my name is Stephanie. I'm going to be going through an assessment for you today. What brings you in?
Um, I've been like feeling really energetic recently, and I've been having a little bit of trouble like focusing. I've noticed like just recently, I can't sit still,
Okay.
and I mean I've always kind of had a problem with it, but it's had a really big effect on me recently, and I don't know, I just really wasn't really sure what to do. So,
How long do you think this has been going on for you?
uh, so I've always sort of had it. Um, But recently, I'd say about the last 3 weeks, I've been really noticing it. But normally it's not like that big of a deal, but it's been really like getting in the way of work and stuff. So,
Okay. Would you say that something has changed in your life in the past 3 weeks?
um, I mean, I've definitely been having some more responsibility put onto me, but normally I'm able to handle that pretty well. Um, I had to recently move for a job, so I don't know if that probably has something to do with it, but that was like a month and a half ago. So like it's the same job, but they haven't moved to a new area, and like there was a whole thing with the family, and I don't know, it's
Okay.
been a whole thing.
All right. So the move, and now you feel really you moved, and now you feel really anxious. Is that what you would say?
Yeah, like just like can't focus or sit still.
Okay. All right. That's good. Can you tell me a little bit more about what you do for work?
I work in construction. Um, in particular, if you drive over a bridge in the state of Massachusetts and now New Hampshire, I'm the one who was inspecting it. They had me moving around all over the place in Massachusetts, and then recently they put me up in Northern New Hampshire to help like supervise some construction work up there. And then they decided to make it permanent, so I then decided to move up just so that the whole family could be closer to where I work. So
Okay. So you're closer to your family now
yeah,
than you were before? Okay. Would you say you're close to your family members?
yeah, pretty close.
Who lives nearby?
Uh, well, I have a wife and 2 kids, and then I'm around a bunch of other family all over New Hampshire. So we're all sort of from the area.
You live near your parents?
No, my parents are down in Florida.
Okay. And are you in school right now?
No,
Okay. Are you a veteran?
no,
Are you on any medication at this time?
no,
Are you having any legal trouble?
no.
Have you had any thoughts of harming yourself or others?
No.
Okay. So thank you for sharing that with me. Now we're going to go through some more of the assessment a little bit deeper, where we do some activities together. If you have any questions as we go through, just let me know.
Okay.
The first thing, it's going to seem a little silly, but I want you to name 3 objects, and then um, it will be determined by what I choose. So first, this one, what is this?
It's a pen.
Okay, what's this?
The thing. Can't remember what that's called.
Okay, and what's this?
A mask.
Okay. Next, we're going to do some counting. So I want you to start at 100 and subtract 7.
Okay. 93. 85, 86.
Okay,
Um, 77. No, 79. Right.
keep going.
72. 73.
And just give me one more.
65.
All right. And then I would like you to spell the word world backwards.
World. Um, DL. O. No. DLROW.
Okay. Now count backwards starting at 65 and end at 49.
65 to 49.
Mm-hmm.
64, 63, 62, 61, 60, 59, 58, 55, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, 49.
All right. Let's see. I think we're going to move on to the next part here. Just give me a second.
Sure.
All right. So repeat after me. No ifs and or buts.
No ifs and or buts.
Next, I'm going to give you a command. So I want you to take a piece of paper in your right hand, fold it in half, and then put it on the floor.
That's bad.
Okay. Okay, and then I'm going to have you read what the sentence is on this paper, and then I want you to do what the sentence says. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you. All right, so now I'd like you to take another piece of paper, and I want you to write down a sentence of your choice. All right. Moving on to the next thing. Thank you for being so patient. All right, do you see this design here? I want you to copy that design on your paper. Great. And at the beginning of our conversation here, do you remember the three objects that we pointed out?
It was a pen, the bottle, and a mask,
Okay.
which I couldn't remember the name.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the next thing. I want you to give me as many words you can think of that begin with a letter. And I will state the letter in just a moment. And I'll give you an example. So if I said B, you'd say bad, battle, bed. Does that make sense?
Yep.
All right, so I want you to go with the letter G and just name as many words that start with G.
Okay. Great, grab, giant, that's a J. Grape, granite, grotesque, can't remember any other G words. Gerbil. I can't remember any others.
Got it. About 15 more seconds if you can think of any more. That's okay. We can move on to the next thing. Alright, so now we're going to do a similar activity, but I'm going to choose like a category, and I want you to name as many things in that category as you can.
Okay.
So let's do colors.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Red, yellow, green, blue, purple, brown, orange, like light green, I guess. I don't know if that would count.
Yep.
Tan, puce, because that's funny. Pink. I don't know if white and black count, but there you go.
Okay.
I can't remember any other I said that already.
That's all right. Okay, let's move on to the next thing. I'm going to say 4 words. I want you to listen carefully and then repeat them back to me in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
And I'm only going to say them once, so just listen very carefully. Violin, door, grape, pencil.
Violin, door, grape, pencil.
All right. Moving on to the next thing. So we're going to do a bit more with numbers if you're comfortable with that.
Sure.
Alright, so for this one, I'm going to say some numbers and I want you to repeat them back to me.
Okay.
582,
582,
694,
694,
6439,
6439,
42731,
42731,
7286,
7286,
75836,
75836,
618473,
618473,
392487,
392487,
5819264,
5819264,
3829517.
3821957.
Alright, so now we're going to move on to the next part of that. And I want you to say these ones backwards to me.
Okay.
24,
42,
58,
85,
629,
926,
415,
514,
3279,
9723,
4968,
8694,
15286,
68251,
61843,
you repeat that?
61843,
34816,
539418,
84195, I can't remember.
and last one, 724856.
6584, I can't remember.
Great. In this next part, I'm going to ask you what things mean. So the first one is, don't count your chickens before they've hatched.
Means like don't assume you already have something before you have it.
Okay? What about strike while the iron is hot?
Like take advantage of something when you have the opportunity.
How about, how are a bucket and a coffee mug alike?
They can both hold liquid in them.
How are a bed and a couch alike?
You can sit on both of them. They're both furniture.
A few minutes ago, I asked you to remember some words. Can you tell me what they were?
Violin, door, grape. I can't remember the last one.
Okay.
Maybe it was pencil. Actually.
Okay.
I forget.
And the next part is going to be some more questions. Why should people make out a will?
To make sure that they leave something for people that they leave behind.
Why should people pay taxes?
Because I mean, it's technically there's a law to do it. Basically.
In this next part, I'm going to tell you a story, and I want you to tell it back to me when I'm finished.
Okay.
So listen as intently as you can. Cowboy Joe and his dog Rex drove a herd of cattle from Dallas to Abilene. They sold their cattle and came home rich. The cowboy decided to take a vacation, so he and his dog got on a train and rode to San Francisco, where the cowboy left his dog in a motel and went downtown shopping. He bought a whole new outfit, new hat, new vest, new chaps, new boots, new gun and holster. When he got home, the dog did not recognize him and barked until the cowboy spoke. Okay, your turn.
So, cowboy and his dog were driving cattle. I can't remember where. Once they got there, they made a bunch of money, got on a train to, I think, California? Something like that. I forget where that is, too. I don't know why. But when he got there, he left the dog in a motel. He went out and bought a bunch of new stuff, like boots and new hat and stuff. And when he got back to the hotel, the dog couldn't recognize him because of all the new stuff until he spoke.
Okay. Who were the last 5 U.S. presidents?
President Trump, President Obama, President Bush, President Clinton, President Bush. Other.
When did World War II end?
I want to say 1945, 44, 45.
What is the name of the famous college in Cambridge, Massachusetts?
Harvard, I think. Or MIT.
Great. Now we're going to go over some more. Feeling okay? Keep going?
Yeah.
Okay. The next thing I'm going to have you do is point to your right eye, touch your left shoulder with your left hand, point to my left hand, point to my right ear with your left hand. Great. Alrighty. I appreciate you working with me for these. I just have one more thing for us to do. If you could, on your piece of paper there, draw me a bicycle. Thank you. Alright, and how do you feel about all that we went over here?
I felt like I did okay, I guess.
Any questions about what we did?
Not really, no.
Okay, so I make sure we're both on the same page as far as going through everything. Now that we have gathered some information here, we're going to be able to make you a better fit. So we will be in contact shortly, okay?
Okay, thank you very much.
You're welcome.